Hello, welcome. This is Jensen Vars, and today we're going to play the first session of this Titanfall based game with Mythic Game Master Emulator on Foundry VTT with my module Mythic GME tools. So check with the little description of this video. You can find the world building session 0 in which we defined what to play and what's the story going to be about and the characters. But as a very quick recap, we're playing on this pilot mechs world exploring alien planets. So I wanted to build this theme of adventure, mystery, and exploration. We have two characters, Anton Valen and Lexi Harjan. Both are professional pilots, each with their own titans. So Anton is more the soldier fighter kind of character. He's a professional Titan pilot. He has experienced this before. He's part of a mercenary company. And then Lexi, she's more the research scientist woman, and she's more the cold type, more the exploration part. And the story is about, we did a backstory generator to figure out the story, and things related to portals in this alien planet came up. So we will be finding a special kind of portal. There will be corruption, political corruption on the mercenary company, and on top of that, there's going to be a dangerous atmosphere. So all of this is represented by the game aspects because we're going to play Fate Accelerated. So with that said, let's get going. We have the thread list filled in, the NPCs list. We have Yasmin Korensky as the person we are in touch with for intel, but we said there's corruption in between. So Commander Maxwell is leading this colonization project in this mercenary corporation. There will be alien flora. There's going to be multidimensional portal-related alien life forms that are esoteric. So Mythic said there's not going to be any dinosaurs or standard alien form. There's going to be something more flashy. And finally, there might be another mercenary organization we call the Rogues. So those are the NPCs we know at the beginning. We also have three threads, one representing the manipulative corruption on the mercenary company, everything related to finding the portal in this planet, like this reported portal that exists on Vespa 7, and finally figure out what is the meaning, what is the role of these portals in this planet. So these are the threads. I think each of them is going to give us a different phase of topics in the game. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so what will be the first scene? Let's open a journal entry for the adventure. We have scene number 1. Let's check for an event check to see how the game starts. We've got NPC action, so someone is doing something on the NPCs, and they are trying to imitate a representative. Oh wow, it really depends on who is that. Let's roll on the NPCs list. And we got the alien flora of the planet. Oh wow, that's a flashy start. So the alien vegetation in this planet is taking the shape of or imitating something else or someone else. Let's see who it's going to imitate. An alien form. That's even though. So what's going to happen is the two PCs are going to be on the way, maybe on some sort of jungle place. They have their titans, but they have left their titans behind to scout the surroundings. So they made camp and they left the titans behind and they went on looking around. Day 1. And as they explore the vegetation, there's going to be movement within the plants and flowers, but the movement is like as if it was on purpose and it's like something was moving it. So that's the scene 1, and they are going to check that out. Anton and Lexi to figure out what is going on with the moving plants. I want to give them a name. They will be called, is there something like alien name? Oh, alien names, cool. The Emguris. Okay. The Emguris is the name, are the names of one of these plants, bush form like, that's moving. So let's go. Let's check how it begins in terms of scene alteration. Proceeds normally. So they see this plant moving and they're approaching with the weapons loaded just in case. Also shooting at something it's strange. Anton is going to take a look, and Lexi as well. Do the Emguris show aggressiveness? No. So they're just moving around, and Anton will ask Lexi to, Lexi, what is that thing doing? It's the first time we see this kind of flora moving like that. It's like dancing. And Lexi's going to evaluate. Let's check her cleverness for that and see if she can figure out something. The difficulty, it's going to be, I'd say this will be difficult, so it's going to be at 1d4 plus 1. I do usually random difficulties because I have no idea. So difficulty is 2, so it's not, it's something that can be figured out. So let's see how Lexi goes about this. Oh wow, she actually seen this before. So Lexi, yes, she will know exactly what this thing doing. Let's make a detail check. What is this thing doing? What is the Emgury doing? It favors someone, and it's going to bestow plans. So it's working on the plans of someone. Let's see who. Yasmin Kerensky. Oh, the bastard. So okay, this is tricky, but there will be a technological signal. This plant is being remotely or electronically provoked from a remote distance. Let's see if so what Lexi knows is that these plants do not usually move just because out of nowhere, so something must be provoking them. So she will say, this kind of movement, this is being provoked by something, some electromagnetic field force, or yes, maybe a radio frequency, or these are very sensitive to low-level frequencies. And Anton will say, are you saying someone is doing this? Or someone is making the Emguris move like this? And Lexi will say, maybe, otherwise it doesn't make sense. That's the only reasonable hypothesis I can come up with. Since she succeeded with the style, Lexi is going to place a boost. Lexi is aware of movement patterns. So it's a boost. It's like I'm evaluating the movement. And Anton is going to take a look. So this takes a careful. I have 2 stunts to set up here. So careful, difficulty D4. 3. Throw. Oh, that's a poor one. Either we get a stunned. So he's experienced. I mean, even if I spend a fate point, this is going to get me up to 1, and I need 3. So this Anton's going to take a look around, and he's going to say, "No, there's no physical device around here, Lexi." And he starts walking around this tree-shaped plant, and it's swampy, and there's mud and flowers, and petals are flying around because of a soft wind. And let's see if Lexi can figure something else. So I'm going to give her a stunt. Lexi is a researcher, so Lexi is experienced on experiments in the lab, so I'm going to give her a +2 on careful when detecting laboratory experiments on life forms. And so it's going to say experienced biolab professional. Great. Oops. Great. So she's going to roll careful with a +2. That's a +2. Damn it. That's still not good enough for the 3 we need. So she's going to spend a fate point for sure to move on with this. And she's going to figure out, because she is an alien life form researcher after all, so her high aspect enables her to go up to a 4. And she will find the signal coming from the same signal they have their communicators set up. She'll say, Anton, this plant is being provoked by a signal coming from the central. And Anton says, the central? How come? What are you saying? I'm saying this is someone kind of configured this. It's an experiment on the alien life form, and no one told us that they were conducting any of this. I see. Okay. In that case, then let's just face it and call Yasmin for an explanation. And Lexi, does Lexi think this is a good idea? I think it's a good idea. Yes. Yes, you're right. Just don't tell her everything. Sounds good. So Anton's going to take his communicator and he's going to start it up. Hello, this is Squad 18, Anton Valen and Lexi Harjan. We are on Area 19, conducting expedition for stills for the... What was the name of the mercenary companies? The Silent Steel Corps, waiting for Yasmin response. Over. And they're going to wait. And let's see if Yasmin's going to pick up. I have no idea. Would she? It's going to be too suspicious if she doesn't, right? So likely. Yes. Hey there, may the two sons be with you. This is Yasmin Karansky. How can I assist you, Anton? We have here in front of us an emgury plant. It's dancing and it's moving its branches in a very strange patterns. We want to get any access to any reports made on the matter. Could you enable us the files, please? And I think I need a behavior check for this girl, this Yasmin Kerensky. So I need a behavior check to see how she will behave on this. This is Yasmin, so behavior check. What do we know about her personality? She's politely ugly, and she's moving new ideas. So, and she will be following greater ideas of her boss. Anyways, we were working on the behavior check for her, and what will she do? She wants to move forward the new ideas, so this will be an active aspect. She's polite, but that doesn't matter here. Let's go for a random. She's going to be proactive, and let's take an action. What does she do? She's going to no changes, perform expected team action. So is she going to play it silly? No. Okay, so she's going to say kind of truth. Yes, Anton. We are conducting several experiments on the area, but proceed with your mission. There's nothing here to see. We will continue to investigate and let you know if there's anything more useful for you. Do proceed to finding the portals as your mission states. Over. And this starts smelling fishy, but I guess there's no reasons for them to suspect based on this. However, Lexi, she's aware of the movement patterns, right? What does that mean? So Lexi will start thinking, and she will say, Anton, why wouldn't they tell us that they were running already experiments on here? And Anton says, maybe we shouldn't know. Maybe it's not our business. We should just focus on finding the portals. And Lexi seems to nod, but although she's not very happy with the answer. And I think that scene is going to finish there, as the characters will proceed to the next scene. So let's go to our notes. Proceeds normally. What's the name of this woman? Yasmin Kerensky shares they were running some secret experiments not shared about earlier. Moving inquiries provoked by artificial signals.